Okay, first up we have Jen Olson.
I love teachers. Okay. I'm Jen Olson. Teachers make the world go round. None of us would be here without them. However, the American education system's failing our country and our children. 90% of our children attend public schools, and the vast majority of families don't have the means to pay for private schools to escape the failing system. Our schools have become less focused on academic excellence and more obsessed with ideological subversion, resulting in the degradation of the quality of the education they provide. This is not unique to Wentzville. This is a nationwide problem. The good news is that we can correct this in our district. We need to replicate, tailor, and re-implement the model we used when this district was one of the best districts in the state and in the country. We must empower our educators to maintain order and respect in their classrooms and to ensure the most effective and least disruptive learning environment. We need to stand firm on our expectation that educators teach our children how to think and not what to think. We need to implement and enforce effective disciplinary, anti-bullying, and dress code policies equally, regardless of race, gender, socioeconomic status, academic achievement, or starting position on the football team. We must respect the ultimate authority of parents as the sole arbiters of moral and ethical values for their children, and this district must refocus its intended purpose of providing effective and robust academic instruction. What we should not do is structure our curriculum based on the theory of catalyzing change in high school math. The Teaching and Learning Department just purchased one of these books for each high school. One of the key elements of this theory is to detrack students in math, which places students with mixed abilities and academic achievement in the same math class. According to this theory, placing students in the appropriate math class based on their skill level stigmatizes children and exacerbates racial and economic achievement gaps. Also, detracking must be coupled with extra classroom support for teachers and for students who enter the class with less preparation. So at a time when we're underperforming and having difficulty hiring and retaining teachers, we've apparently decided to implement massive change in our math placement processes that will further slow academic progress by placing students in classes they're not prepared for, putting further unnecessary strain on learning environments and educators who already operate on a skeleton crew, all because basically math is racist. In reality, math is foundational. If you don't successfully complete Algebra 2, you won't do well in trigonometry because you're not adequately prepared for that course. Math is not racist or discriminatory. But you know what is? Believing that Black, Hispanic, or low-income students can't excel in math, so we have to provide them with a watered-down version of Algebra 2 for their transcript, instead of effectively preparing them for a life outside of a system that has convinced them that they're victims because they weren't born into a family or skin color deemed worthy by rich policymakers thousands of miles away. We must stop teaching our children that their skin color is a handicap, or that being low income means they can't succeed academically, like the rich kid sitting next to them. We must stop perpetuating intentional division and demoralization of our children. I got one more. We must start empowering them by identifying and nurturing their individual learning styles, strengths, and abilities, and place them accordingly to help them build a solid foundation for their future. It really is that simple. Merry Christmas.